Hey class, we're here in our notes section and we're ready to talk about power, specifically electrical power. So, if we're talking about power, and let's give a definition. Talking about power, electrical power. In general, in physics, power is a rate. It's how quickly energy is being used. So, how quickly energy is being used. You've heard and thought about power throughout your lives, especially when it comes to light bulbs. On a light bulb, you'll see a measurement called watts, and that relates to how bright it is. The higher the wattage, the brighter the light bulb. And that's because higher wattage means more energy is being used more quickly. So energy is being used more quickly in a high wattage bulb. So there's a few formulas that we can use to calculate power. Now, each of these are their own formula. So I'll show you what I mean. There's several of these formulas written into one. P or power equals voltage times current. That's one formula. Another formula is power equals current squared resistance. And then another formula is power equals voltage squared over resistance. All of these formulas will give you the same power reading. It just depends on the variables that you're given. So, you know, it's not one huge long equation, it's actually just three separate equations in there. Uh, the unit for power is watts. The unit is watts. So that's your unit. You probably want to pause the video right about here and take a snippet so you can have this information. All right. So I think we're ready to start talking about what does that look like in the real world. So here goes our bulb, right? And if I wanted to increase the energy being used, if I want to increase the wattage, I would just increase the voltage. And you can see as I increase the voltage, the bulb gets brighter. The wattage of the bulb grows. So higher watts means a brighter bulb. Lower watts, less bright. You might have also heard of power or watts when you're talking about cars. I don't know if you've heard of the term horsepower. Well, horsepower relates to how fast, how quickly these pistons move. And in terms, as these pistons move, they also move this wheel. So if you have a car that's several horsepower, or a high horsepower, these pistons are capable of moving tremendously fast, resulting in the wheel turning tremendously fast. If you have a car that has a lower horsepower, these pistons would move more slowly, causing the wheel to turn more slowly. All right, I think you're ready to start using this power formula.